This is the Ballad of Little Evil by Kristen Lee. From a very tender age, evil was my calling. I was throwing knives at relatives before I started crawling. They say my birth was brilliant, a blood-soaked mass upheaval. The evil doctors beamed, "Congratulations, folks, it's evil." In fact, we've run a test, and the evil meter shows he's concentrated evil from his temples to his toes. My parents were quite typical, both clinically insane. They raised us in an evil home on Evil Prospect Lane. Papa sold evil honey he had seized from killer bees, which acted much like arsenic in its proclivities. Mummy cared for elders as an evil aide and nurse. She was on a first-name basis with the man who drove the hearse. My grandparents on both sides were villains, thieves, and liars. I boast several second cousins who excel at setting fires. Uncle owns a petting zoo. Everyone has rabies. Auntie makes a killing stealing unattended babies. At school, I was a wonderkind, atrociously behaved, so they placed me in a program for the gifted and depraved. At Evil U, I majored in administering pain. Still, I yearn to inflict suffering and utilize my brain. I invented evil novelties like time-prolonging clocks, piñatas packed with rocks, self-destructing locks, evil rubber chickens rife with pestilence and pox, ever-squeaking chalks, a bathroom scale that talks, wahaha! While inventing was enriching, in time I wanted more. Authority, celebrity, a bit of blood and gore. I became a plastic surgeon adorning women's chests. The more cc's of silicone, the eviler the breasts. But that became mundane, watching wives and husbands faint. Besides, in certain circles, some will claim I am a saint. I thought I've always loathed the children, so I birthed an evil circus, composed entirely of snails, the little evil snurkus. The rub was that my evil snails were criminally slow. So all the hopeful boys and girls went home without a show. Hee. Next, I sought to nurture evil at its genesis and source. So I became an evil gynecologist, of course. But vaginas, though quite evil, in time become a bore. How many evil caverns can one possibly explore? On and went, until at last I searched inside and listened to that little voice that long had been denied. It whispered, "Little evil, stop lying to yourself. Your secret dream is to become an evil Christmas elf." I was speedily recruited. Oh, come on, you do the math. I'm a charismatic, boyishly good-looking psychopath. Santa put me on the line assembling toys and games when a wire snapped and 97 elves went up in flames. Okay, it was me. Hee, I cut that pesky wire. Then I doused the toys with gasoline and set the place on fire. Next, I launched a burning Christmas tree into the panic mob while feasting upon reindeer shanks and Rudolph shish kebab. For a jelly-bellied blimp, Claus was curiously spry, till I whipped out a toy BB gun and shot him in the eye. Then I loomed over his rosy cheeks, removed my pants and pissed, taking care to wipe my tuchus with a nicer naughty list. Last I charged up the Zamboni and rolled atop his head, being careful to repeat this till the man in red was dead. I surveyed my achievement as the smoke began to clear. I had done it. I had robbed the world of Christmas joy and cheer. And an evil thought occurred to me. Where do I go from here? That little voice sprang up again and hissed into my ear. The spirit of true evil isn't killing everyone, though that can be fulfilling and immeasurably fun. True evil's in the details. It's the little things in life. It's not merely the weapon, it's the way you twist the knife. It's a single drop of poison. It's a microscopic germ. It's that evil little death and its evil little sperm. In the sacred tree of life, it's the parasitic weevil. At the core of every massacre, there lies a little evil.